How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today, I'd like to talk about a few financial instruments and the importance of them in building your portfolio. Okay. And like I said, guys, like I know this channel is not a channel focused on investments overall. It's more for entrepreneurship, but being in entrepreneurship, a part of being in entrepreneurship is also investing and saving money. So this is why I want to make sure that you guys understand it, okay? Because not only will we be making money on the internet with the instruments that we have available, whether it's with YouTube or whatever, but we also need to make sure that we invest this money, because if you don't invest this money and something goes wrong, and I'm always going to emphasize it through pretty much every video, you could potentially lose everything. So you need to have multiple streams of income. It's not even something that it's not even a luxury anymore. It's like a necessity nowadays, especially nowadays that everything is so unstable. You need to make sure that you have multiple streams of income, and this is why I bring these types of videos and this type of content to the channel. Okay. So why investing is so important? Like I said, guys, it is simple, okay? Investing allows your money to work for you, and that's pretty much what we're aiming for here. So instead of just sitting in a savings account, earning next to nothing, pretty much, your money can grow over time, helping you reach your financial goals a little faster, okay? So whether it's saving for retirement, buying a house, or just building a safety net, or just, I don't know, maybe building something for your children in the future, well, investing is the way to get there, okay? So not only, like I said, not only do you have to make money with your specialization or in your career, but you also need to save the money. Otherwise, you're screwed in long term, especially because of inflation and everything. So that's kind of how it works, okay? This is my account on Tastytrade. This is the SPY, which is the ETF, S&P 500, just to show the example for you. But we're not going to talk about it right now, okay? This is just for the video. So let's start with the basics, okay? I want to go like very, very fast, but very informative. So basically, we're going to start with low risk investments, okay? So these are the safest places to put your money if you're looking to protect your capital and earn a steady, reliable return. Okay, so first thing, especially if you're just a beginner and if you're beginner and you're never bought a stock before, you don't know anything about investments, you don't know anything about nothing, okay? You should definitely start with low risk investment, and then over time, you build your way up. So we're going to start talking about treasury bonds. Okay, it's very basic. So these are basically loans you give to US government, for example. So they're super safe because it's the government, okay? Treasury bonds come in different forms. So like short-term treasury bills or long-term treasury bonds, okay? They don't offer huge returns, okay? But they are the safest way to keep your money safe. Okay, that even sounds redundant, I guess. It's the best way for you to keep your money safe. Then you have certificates of deposits, or CDS. Okay, these are savings accounts as well, but with a fixed interest rate in a set term. So you cannot touch the money until the term is up. Okay, but in return you get a higher interest rate. You don't have liquidity for that though. We have money market funds, okay, which are another solid option. So these funds that invest in short-term, high-quality debt securities, they're very liquid, meaning you can access your money pretty easily, and then you are at low risk, pretty much. And then finally, I wouldn't say low risk, but I would say like low risk, medium risk, depending on what you're doing, okay? But if you're into stocks but you want to play it safe, okay, I would consider blue chip stocks, okay? So these are shares of large stable companies, like think of giants like Apple, Coca-Cola, like they're less volatile than the other stocks, and they often pay dividends, so you get a little income along the way. So you buy shares that are going to give you cash flow in that way if you earn dividends. And they're gonna actually appreciate long term, okay? Because it's a solid company, okay? And especially in the US, because US has the strongest economy in the world, so that's kind of what it is. And now we're gonna talk about medium risk instruments, okay? Now once you've got a solid foundation, you might wanna explore some medium risk options, okay, over time. in which we're gonna do all of these things. So this is just a basic introduction of what I'm talking about, okay, of what you need to do, okay. But we're gonna actually do this, every single one of these things on practice, actually doing it and testing it live, so you know exactly how to invest, how to do this, how to do that. But now it's just an introduction video. All right, so let's continue with the video. So basically, medium risk investments. So these are a little bit more risk, obviously, but also the potential for higher returns. So make sure that you know that risk reward always comes together. There's nothing in this world that's gonna pay a high risk, a high interest without a higher risk. So nothing, like you cannot do 10% a month without a risk. You cannot do more than like the government interest rate gives you without a certain risk. So yeah, you need to understand whether this risk is like liquidity, or I don't know, maybe you're investing in something that's going to depreciate over time. Maybe you're investing in something that I mean, it's hard for me to say because English is not my native language though, but anything higher than the government interest rate has a risk. So I don't know what kind of risk, but there is a risk. Like there's nothing in this world that that can give you a higher risk return without, like, there's nothing in this world that you get a higher interest rate bigger than the, like, larger and bigger than the government without risk. That's kind of what I'm trying to say. I'm sorry for that, guys. It's just hard to English, but it is what it is. Let me continue. So basically that is it. So we have corporate bonds. Okay, they are a good starting point. So these are loans that you give to companies instead of government. So if the company is stable, these can be a good middle ground investment. Okay. Then you have index funds and ETFs, which is highly recommended as well. So these are like baskets of stocks that track in the index, like the S&P 500, like this one right here. So this one right here is S&P 500, which only grows over time. Okay. As we know, even with the recessions and the crisis and everything. So like if you're looking for something a little bit more exciting, for example, okay. I mean, before we say that, I mean, S&P 500, it's going to give you an exposure to like a wide range of companies, like I said, because it's a basket of stocks with lower fees and less risk than picking individual stocks. But that does not mean you cannot get individual stocks as well, though. You can get like both. You can build up your portfolio. You can have treasury bonds, fixed income with variable income in the same portfolio, and then you change the margin and the percentage of what you want to have according to your profile, according to your risk management profile. If you're more conservative or more aggressive, it really depends on that. So it's much more complicated than just simply buying one stock and waiting. There's so much more than that, but we're gonna go deep. We're gonna go more in depth as we go through the videos. Okay, so that's kind of what I wanted to say. And now we're gonna go to forex trading. So I covered fixed income, covered stocks, ETF, indexes, which is one of the tools that we're gonna be using. Okay, now, like I said, forex trading. This is where you trade currencies, which is different than stocks, for example. So if you want to buy euros with dollars, for example, forex can be volatile. Okay, you can do that, but if you know what you're doing, it can be a great way to diversify. But like I said, you have to know what you're doing. I have a forex course here on this channel for free, absolutely for free, where I teach you everything I know about forex. Okay, I want to make sure I give a lot of the democracy to the world, because I'm not saying that I'm better than nobody, but if you go outside and you see these forex courses or high risk investments course, you see that most of these courses, they are pure scam and bullshit and trash and something that's not going to be sustainable long term. And it's so like it is just way too, so it's way too shallow. People don't go more in depth, like they don't explain you what you need to do. And let me tell you something, especially in high risk investment, you need to go more in depth, because if you just give me something that's like too shallow, or like a trading system that's gonna work forever, it's not gonna work forever, because every trading system is going to work for a certain time, and then for another time it's not going to work anymore, because the market is random. The market is not something that it's like rational. You know, I would really say that the market's random. So Just because you have a good trading system, that doesn't mean that like you just sell in here or buy in here and then you're gonna make money forever. That's kind of not how it works. That's what I'm trying to say. I know it's kind of complicated, again, the English language barrier, and I'm trying to get better over time. But what I want you to know, that I am giving these courses for free because I want you to learn and make sure that we have a lot of democracy, and then you can go more in depth. And I go so much in depth in my trading system, and I teach many ways that you can trade, and you can use this foundation to do whatever you want. Okay. So that being said, I know there was a lot. We have cryptocurrencies. Now, the crypto is definitely high risk. Okay. If you know, high reward. It's a fast moving market, but with the right knowledge and timing, it can offer significant returns. Okay. Just keep that in mind, that I don't want you putting all of your money in Bitcoin or whatever. Okay. I mean, you can do whatever you want, but the way I teach you guys, the way I want to teach you guys is like, I want to give you a more conservative basis, and then with that conservative basis, and letting you know all the risks that you have when you're investing into something, then it'll be up to you what do you want to do with the money that you have. Okay. And this is why I'm here. So like I said, in this channel, we're gonna learn how to make money with internet, making money with YouTube, social media, use social media to enhance our companies, or sell our products or offer our services, make money with that. And then with that money that we made, we need to learn how to invest it, so we have multiple streams of income, okay, inside the market, and then potentially and eventually outside of the market as well. But before we get outside of the market, we need to get inside of the market, because there's so many things that you can invest here. It's crazy. Okay. But ultimately it's up to you. So the key to all of this is learning and diversifying. So you don't need to be an expert in every single financial instrument out there. And there's also another thing that I forgot to say. I forgot to say about derivatives. So if you don't know what derivatives is like options trading. So you can not only can you trade in stocks, but you can try doing options as well. So there's covered call strategies, cash secured put strategies, where you can earn a premium, and you have the obligation to do so depending on the strategy. You can speculate, or you can generate income with the option strategies. So you can do pretty much anything. You can do hedging to protect your stocks portfolio. Like there really is many things that we can talk about. So like I said, you don't need to necessarily be an expert, but you need to have at least some knowledge and some basic knowledge, because that's gonna be the difference between someone that's actually gonna make money in the future with this, or someone who's gonna lose money. Okay, and I don't want you losing money, because I know what it's like to lose pretty much your entire portfolio because you invested in something that wasn't too good, or you didn't know what you were doing, and then you wasted months or possibly years of your life. Because I'm saying that because it happened to me, though. Okay, so I'm trying to be here. I'm here trying to be for someone what I wanted them to be for me. So that's why I'm here. Okay, so like I said, diversify. You need to spread your money, your investments across different instruments, understanding the risks. Okay, so that can reduce the risk and increase your chances of achieving these long-term financial goals. But you really need to study before you do that, because it's not that simple. Okay. But remember, okay, the more you learn, the more confident you become in managing your own money. And that's what I want you to do. I want to make sure that you educate yourself and you become financial literate, so you don't depend on nobody else to invest the money for you. Or not that you cannot invest with other people, but at least you know the risks that you're taking. Okay, so investing isn't just for the wealthy or for financial pros. It is literally for anyone who wants to build a secure future. Okay, especially for people who are young out there who never invested before, or it doesn't matter your age really. But if you want to get into it right now, you don't need to be special, you don't need to be intelligent, you don't need to be, oh my god, look at this guy, I need to be a PhD to be investing. No, you don't need to do it. All you need to do, you need to study and learn. Okay, you can learn pretty much anything by yourself. Okay, so you can be self-taught, and especially when it comes to money, everyone in this planet should know should have at least a basic level of financial literacy. Because if you do have that, you're not gonna lose your money with scams, with pyramid schemes offering you like 1% a day, 2% a day, 3% a day, or that kind of impossible shit return, interest rate, or whatever the case may be. The smarter you are with the financial instruments, the harder it is for you to be scammed by these people. And you need to be ready, because everyone's out there trying to scam you. Okay, so that's pretty much it. I hope you liked this video. I know it was a little complicated, but just keep that in mind, guys, that just bear with me. Like I said, just bear with me, watch the videos. Let's go through the process. I'm going to be breaking down every single financial instruments. I'm going to talk about options trading, multiple strategies on options trading, how to build a portfolio, investing in stocks, ETFs. How are you going to divide? What will be the percentage of your portfolio? Like, there are many things that I want to talk about, and I don't have any formal education yet, okay, but I am on my way to becoming more and more knowledgeable, so I have more authority to come here and talk about these things. Okay, so I am not coming here as a specialist, but as more as an enthusiast of the stock market and financial market overall. But over time, I'm sure that as we grow together, I will try to become the best version of myself, and take all the education steps necessary for me to give a solid information so you can learn and actually be benefited from it. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you can accomplish all of your dreams. And I don't know what battle you're facing every day. We all face a battle. We all face battles, and I know it's not easy reaching financial freedom. A lot of people, they sell the idea that it's super rich to get. I mean, it's super easy and fast to get rich, and which is not the case. Building wealth is something that takes years. Takes years of your life. It takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of smart investment. Smart investing. It takes a lot of guts, really, and it's something that could take your whole life for you to build. So I would strongly advise you to take it serious and don't give up on your future, because you deserve to live a happy life and at least a decent life, especially in today's world, which is so cruel if you don't. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you on the next one. Please subscribe for more, and that's pretty much it. Bye.